Hey dudes, what is going on? John coming at you today, and this video is going to be kind of a little different. Normally, I like to keep it light and happy and pretty chill, in all honesty. Today, I'm going to talk to you about something that really needs to be taken care of. So, let's just go ahead and get into it. So I was scrolling through YouTube, and sorry, my test has something to fiddle with. I like to watch this guy, Adam Wickens, on his YouTube channel, Wickens Wicked Reptiles. He's very informative, knows a whole heck of a lot about what he's talking about. I trust him. And there was something on there about the America Competes Act of 2022, HR 4521, about a bill. It passed Congress, passed the House just the other day. And what he was talking about, he was saying that if this bill passes, hidden deep inside, of course, that's the way a lot of government stuff is, hidden deep inside, piled stuff on top of it, is amendments to the Lacey Act, which had to do with helping to regulate animals within the country. And hidden within there, the amendment, what it would do is it would restrict non-domestic animal ownership. This is things like birds, reptiles, fish, insects, spiders, tarantulas is the example he gave. And as educated people will tell you, banning animals does not work. Doesn't do you any good. It just brings that community a little bit more pain. It's a little more difficult. Pain is in, like, it's kind of a pain in the butt to get through all the legislation. And it won't do anybody any good. Honestly, this video is a call to action, because we can't let this happen. Even though I do not own a non-domestic animal as it's been described, I have a cat. That's what I have. But as a history teacher here in the great state of Kansas, you can see the flag behind me, the hog-nosed snake is something of, it's one of our reptiles that we find here in Kansas. I teach Kansas history. I have been saving up to buy a hog-nosed snake to have in my classroom to show the students, hey, this is some of the wildlife that's around you. The teacher next to me, the science teacher, she has I believe it's a red-eared slider. That is a turtle that you can find here in Kansas. It's to help educate the kids. With this amendment to the Lacey Act going through, that would hurt us being able to truly, one, educate the kids, and two, have fun with some really awesome pets. So I'm going to put a link to his video in which he goes more in depth on it. He talks about how the bill, like I said, it's already passed the House of Representatives, and it's working its way through the Senate. So I would highly suggest to you to email your representative if you're here in the U.S. and tell them, hey, help them make the decision to not let this pass. Because while there may be some good stuff in there, the amendments to the Lacey Act, that should not be hidden deep down in there. It's like going to the grocery store, as a kid, and you're wanting 7 things of Oreos, and you hide them underneath the meats and everything that your parents are going to buy, and hoping that your parents will just be stressed out enough that they'll throw it on there, throw it on the conveyor belt, to get scanned. They won't notice it until you get home, and by that point, it's too late. You already have the cookies. So, hopefully, we can get people out there to get our voices heard. Like I said, I will post a link to his video in the description down below. Should be there right now. If for whatever reason it hasn't been taken down. Other thing that I really want to talk about is USARK. Adam explains it a lot better than I do because he's more into the world than I am. I mean, I'm just your history teacher that I'm wanting to get into this. The USARK, it's organization that helps to promote. I'm fairly certain it's just reptiles, but those non-traditional pets that could be affected by this bill passing the Senate, with it going through. So, USARK is a great organization. Watch Adam's video and just take a look at it. You might want to check Snake Discovery. They're a great couple out of Wisconsin, Minnesota. One of the two. The cold area in the North Midwest. They are fantastic when it comes to reptiles and insects and just non-traditional pets. And so they probably also have something to say on this. So I'll post a link to their YouTube page in the description down below, and I will post Adam's actual video down in the description below. So hopefully we can get this taken care of. We can get the word out, and we can get our senators to not pass this bill, because like I said, banning animals doesn't do you any good. And I'm granted that is a blanket statement, but still, when it's a completely safe animal, like a ball python or a hognose snake, yes, they're rear-fanged, but they have to nod into you, so they are harmless. I would consider them harmless. And you have to realize that kind of stuff's not going to work. This is, like I said, this is a call to action. So please email, call your representative. It doesn't matter if you're from, wherever you're from. I mean, everyone's got the same amount of power. Talk to them. Be like, hey, this is what's going on. If you are for this bill, okay, I'm reaching you too. And so email your senator, and again, be opposed to me. Say, hey, you need to vote for this. This is a good thing. But if they want this kind of stuff, they need to make it an actual bill. And they know that it probably won't pass, simply because, for the reason that they are posting it in a very long, wordy bill that won't do anybody any good. So, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. This is completely separate from this week's video. This is just a call to arms. We gotta help the reptile and non-traditional pet owner communities. So, I will make sure to catch y'all, in the next one. And don't forget, keep living your best lives, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, Girl Scouts.